Bah! Yes. What's going on, guys? Listen, today we're going to talk about basically, because I know some of you guys want to quit, So I want to just give you guys some game and talk about things that I know is going to help you when it comes to just making profits for the market. Because I would say 80% of you guys that want to quit, most likely you're not going to quit. Now, 20% of you guys probably going to quit. But sometimes it's hard to quit trading, even though you try. You're probably going to come back. So since you're probably going to come back, let's talk about the things that you need to do right now to see profits. Because I'm telling you right now, some of you guys are not just looking at the market the right way or looking at trading the right way. All right, so let's talk about it. The first thing you need to understand is trading is not about making money. It actually is not even about being right. It's about following a well-back-tested plan. Let me say that again. Following a well-back-tested plan. That's what trading is all about. But Ben, I want to make money. What are you talking about? Yeah, of course trading is about making money. Yes, we all trade to make money, but that's not what it's about, okay? I made money this week from trading. That's not what it was about. Literally, how I made money was following a well-back-tested plan. So you have to understand this, because if you don't, you literally are going to basically keep on bumping your head over and over because you're trying to just make money. You're not focusing on the right thing, right? So again, following your strategy no matter what. And when I say, trading is not really about being right also, okay? It's about doing the right things, but it's not about being right. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but let me explain. Okay? Being right is actually taking a trade and you're looking for that trade to make money. That's trying to be right, but that's not the name of the game. Doing the right things is something totally different. Doing the right things is actually following your plan. So you can actually trade and still lose money because we don't control the market. We don't know, okay, if the next trade is going to be a winner or not. Okay, we don't know that. But what we do know is we have a well-back-tested plan, and we can basically trade that all day. And hopefully at the end of the week or end of the month, we can make money. Because when it comes to trading, guys, right, you can go in a slump, right? And to get out the slump, what do you have to do? Well, you have to trade the right way, right? During the slump, were you right? No. But how do you get out the slump? Well, you kept following your rules. You kept following your well-back-tested plan. That's the name of the game. So you have to understand that trading is not about being right. It's literally about following a well-back-tested plan, okay? So, when you got yourself out of that slump, it's because you followed your plan. It wasn't because you were right, okay? So I want you to understand the difference, because some of you guys are really focused on the money and focused on being right. Just focus on trading your well-back-tested plan. Stop trying to be lazy, guys. Stop being lazy, okay? Stop trying to skip steps. Follow your plan. Because one thing I know for a fact is life, unfortunately, in life, there's no mercy for lazy people, right? I don't care how nice you are. I don't care if you're a good person. That has nothing to do with business, right? Because I used to always ask myself, why me? Why God? Why me? I don't steal and rob people. I'm not a bad person. And one thing I realized, that has nothing to do with business. It's separate. Now, I know it's hard for you guys to hear that, but it is. It's true. Life doesn't care how good you are, okay? If you're lazy, you're not going to get results, period. I can guarantee you that. If you're lazy, you're not going to get results. It's separate, okay? So stop thinking that, since I'm a good person, I'm going to make all this money. No, it's separate, guys. Stop being lazy. But Ben, I do this for this person, and I do this for that person. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice guy. Okay, what are you doing for yourself? You're doing this for this person. You're doing that for that person. What are you doing for yourself? You're not doing enough for yourself to actually be successful. And that's the problem. Okay? So stop being lazy, follow a well back tested plan, and you're going to see that that's the best way to trade. And me personally, I had to figure that out a long time ago, because I had to ask a question like, yo, I'm a good person. Why me? Why not me? But anyway, guys, so that's the first thing you need to focus on. Focus on following your well back tested plan and not focusing on the money, okay? So we're gonna talk about more, but I'm gonna put some gas in my car real quick, and we're gonna basically keep going, talk about what you need, okay? So let's go. Actually, before I go get some gas, let me show you some sneakers real quick. So these are basically the Wayne Wade's, and I bought like 3 of them. Like, these sneakers are so underrated. So this one, like, I bought these for playing basketball, but this one I'm probably gonna use for basketball, you know? These are dope right here, but I'm probably gonna use these for basketball. But I like these too. I'm like, man, these are tough. Tough to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this outside. Like, I'm gonna wear, you know, casually, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I just bought these for just playing basketball, but I'm like, yo, these are tough. I just want to show you guys this because, in my opinion, these shoes are so underrated. And just in case, trust me, I'm not sponsored. I don't, you know, it's not a sponsored video, but the Wayne Wade joints are tough, underrated. Nobody really talks about these joints, but I got like close to like what 10 pairs of these joints. But yeah, I bought these for basketball, but I'm gonna definitely probably wear this for basketball, and then this I'm gonna probably just rock outside. These two, these are tough. I like these ones. All right, and the whip, about to get some quick gas. I don't know. Look like the gas prices went up. I don't know. Anyway, let's put some gas in this real quick, baby. Yes. If you want to know how much, $51 to fill this bad boy up. But anyway, guys, listen. I forgot to tell you about, you know, the money part. When you don't focus on the money and you just do everything right with a well back tested plan, you make the money automatically. Right, guys, so the next thing I want to talk about, right, is what not to do. It seems like everybody wants to know, okay, what to do. What's the best this? What's the best that? And the crazy part is people really don't know what not to do, right? And it's best to just literally have filters, because you can't really take everything, right? You have filters, and you figure out what you don't want to do and what you know want to do. Because I'm telling you right now, okay, it's the trades that's in between. Those are the trades that you're gonna have problems with. Okay, I remember I was talking to a gentleman. He recognized me. He's like, yo, I watched all your videos, blah blah blah. You know, he said he was profitable, but he has problems, right, taking trades that are not part of his plan. Those trades that's in between. So what not to do is very powerful. I think it's not, you know, a lot of people don't practice this. I know for a fact. All right. So I'm to the point, actually, I remember I created a video not too long ago saying that I didn't trade at all. Okay, I didn't trade because the market went without me, and I didn't want to force the trade. Okay, so that's me learning or knowing when or what not to do. Okay, that day I knew what not to do. I knew, okay, the trade went without me. Next day, tomorrow's a new day. So learning what not to do is very big. So the next thing, right, is hit that subscribe button, all right, especially if you want more content like this. But the next thing you really need to focus on, guys, is focus on your bread and butter setups, okay? Not every trade is yours. You have to understand this. Not every trade is yours, okay? This is probably one of the big reasons why a lot of people fail too. It's because trading, I told you, I talked about this before. Trading is like, you know, it's like you trying to lose weight, right? Well, let me fix this camera. I don't know what's going on with this camera. Hold on. All right, I fixed the camera. Now, trading is like you trying to lose weight, and you have a roommate, and every single day your roommate bringing donuts, junk food, all this different things, right? And it's like it's tempting you, even though you're disciplined. You know, day one you ignore it, day two you ignore it, but some reason for day three, maybe you mad because something happened, and you like, man, I'm gonna stress eat, right? I'm gonna eat because I'm stressed out, and then you all of a sudden you have a donut. Same thing with trading, right? Trading is like the same thing. It's like you are waiting for your setup, you're waiting for that high quality setup, but in between you seeing these other movements and other setups, and like, oh man, that looks good right there, like. And then sometimes you're like, yo, I know the market's gonna go up, and it goes up. I'm like, and it's like, it's not your setup, but still, it's like it goes up. So in the back of your mind, like, man, maybe next time I take that. So you, as a trader, you have to be disciplined enough to say, all right, bet, I'm only gonna take my bread and butter setups because I know this is gonna bring in the money, okay? So this is why it's very good to name your setups, right? I'm a playbook trader, okay? We're gonna talk about that in another video. But I like to name my setups. I like to name my trades because I want to know what I'm trading, like what I'm getting into. So I know the stuff that I'm good at and what I'm not good at, okay? What's gonna bring me the money. And that's you understanding your bread and butter setup. So you have to understand, only trade your bread and butter setups because that's the thing that's really gonna make you the money. Now, the next thing, guys, please, you have to understand this, okay? This is why a lot of you guys is quitting, okay? Because you don't understand this. Okay, trading is a game of probabilities, okay? Meaning that it's a game of blocks, okay? You can't look at one individual trade and make that your, you know, your identity, right? You can't take one trade and be, oh man, I lost this one trade, I'm a loser. No, you have to understand, day trading is a blocks of trades. So, well, Mark Douglas talk about having 20 blocks of trades, meaning after your 20th trade, okay, if you're not profitable, maybe something is wrong, okay? Is it you? Is it the market? Whatever it is, you fix it. You figure out what's going on, and you go from there, because you're going to stress yourself out if you just look at every individual trade, okay? So I want you to look at the big picture, right? Don't look at one trade. Don't look at even 1 week. Don't even look at 1 month, okay? Because 1 month out of 12 months, you can have one bad month, okay? It's okay. But anyway, understand that trading is a probability game, and understand that, look at trading as blocks of trade, not one individual trade. So every 20 trades you dissect, see what's going on if you're not profitable, right? If you're profitable at every 20 trades, you can still look to make sure that you're still on track. But after 20 trades, okay, if you're not profitable, something's wrong. Now, next thing that made me make profits for the market is understanding that you're gonna have bad weeks. This is a big one because for a long time I struggled with this, because I remember following this lady, right, and she used to post wins all the time, and it seemed like she was winning every single day. So every time I have a losing week or a break-even week, I thought something was wrong with my strategy, because she's winning every single day. And until I realized, man, you know, trading is not like that. Trading is literally, some weeks it's going to be slow, man. It's going to be break even. It's going to be you know, maybe have a slight losing week, okay, or a losing week, and it's okay. Okay, even if you have a losing month, okay, it's okay. Understand, and this really helped me out, because I'm telling you right now, a lot of you guys are so, you know, mad that you are losing or having a losing week, and even if it's 2 weeks in a row, like, you gotta stick to your plan, guys. You have to. This is why your plan should be a well-back tested plan. This is why it's going to give you a well-back tested plan. Is going to give you the confidence to keep going, because most of you guys quit because you don't know if you have a well-back tested plan. Since I know I have a well-back tested plan, even if I have a losing week or two, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trading the same way, because based on my plan, based on my well-back tested plan, okay, I know that it produced profits, okay? And that's the name of the game. You keep going. You keep doing the same things over and over and over. Yes, it's boring, but that's how you make profit. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is you have to improve quickly, okay? If you make a mistake, you get on that mistake right away. Do not wait till next week. It's gonna mess up your whole week, okay? So if, let's say for example, you made a mistake today, tomorrow you fix it. Tomorrow, immediately, okay? I don't care what it is, risking too much, revenge trading, FOMO, fix it. Do not wait till next week, because it's gonna ruin your week. If you wait till next week, guess what? You're gonna mess up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're gonna mess up. So you fix it right away. Do not wait. This is one big thing that I learned. I had to fix my thing right away. So this is why you have write down on your sticky notes, put it, you know, maybe on your computer, or remind yourself, okay, what to do before you trade. Okay, today I gotta work on this, boom. And that is going to help you, trust me on this one. And last thing, guys, is take notes like crazy. Become a scientist. Prove to yourself, or prove that this works, okay? Do not just guess. I hope. Like, we don't hope, man. Like, hoping is like the worst thing. Prove that it works. Back test, you know, forward test. Take screenshots. Understand the market at a high level. Prove to yourself that it works. Take notes, okay? And this is going to help you become that profitable trader, because now you have the data, okay? The data is very important, guys, all right? Data is where it's at. You take notes like crazy. You take screenshots like crazy. You become a scientist, a master, a wizard, and it's all about what's working, and you keep doing that, guys, right? Do not worry about anybody else. Everybody else is going to have their own strategy. They're going to say, oh, this don't work. Listen, most strategies work. It's just whatever fits you, all right? So that's what I got for today, guys. You know what to do. Listen, man, I'm here to tell you it's definitely possible to make profits from the market. How long is it going to take? Well, it's up to you. Can it take a year or less? Maybe. It's up to you. But you have to put in that work. Remember, you put in the work. No lazy people around here, guys. Life doesn't care. Just, hey, I'm a good person, and just because I'm a good person, money should come to me. No, you got to work. All right, so let's get it. Make these profits. All right, guys, let's go.